Germany is known for higher salaries, strong worker protections, and financial stability. So logically, you should be able to save more money here and build wealth easily, right? Well, not exactly. Here's the reality. A lot of expats in Germany feels like they're earning above average, working hard, and doing everything right. But yet, they are not able to save enough money, not investing enough. So what's going wrong? In this video, I'll break down the real financial traps where expats fall into in Germany, with exact numbers and examples and how to fix them, more importantly. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Now let's first start with the biggest misconception, which is Germany pays high salaries. Now I know I might get a lot of comments in my comments section that, hey, Germany does pay high salaries, and yes, that's partially true because yes, they do on paper. But what actually matters is net income after tax and deductions. So let's take a realistic example in 2026. So let's say 60,000 euros is your gross salary and you are single, so you fall into tax class 𝐼𝐶 or tax class 1. Now after deductions, which is your income tax, your health insurance, which is around 14 to 15%, your pension, which is around 18.6% split between employer and employee, unemployment insurance, and that means you're left with roughly 2,900 euros to 3,200 euros per month only. Now here's the issue. Many expats compare German gross salary with their home country net salary. So psychologically, it feels like, yeah, I got a raise moving to Germany, but in reality, your spending power may not increase that much. So Germany is a high tax, high benefit system. We have to understand that. It is a social country. That means you're paying for healthcare, pensions, unemployment security as well. So yes, you are protected, but wealth building becomes slower. Now let's break down actual monthly expenses. So to take an example, let's say you are a single expat in Munich or Frankfurt, one of the biggest metropolitan cities. Your net income is 3,000 euros per month. So now let's see your expenses. You have a one-bedroom apartment. Your rent could be around 1,200 euros to 1,600 euros per month. Utilities plus internet, 150 euros to 250 euros per month. Groceries, 350 euros to 500 euros per month. Transportation, 49 euros, let's say if you're using Deutschland ticket. Insurance plus subscriptions, 150 euros to 250 euros per month. Eating out, lifestyle expenses, 300 euro to 500 euros per month. That means your total expenses could be around 2,200 euros to 3,000 euros per month. And here comes the reality check. If you earn 3,000 euros per month in net and spend 2,500 euros per month, you save only 500 euros per month. That's 6,000 euros per year. So what we can conclude from that is, even with a good salary, your savings rate is 15 to 20%. To give you a perspective, compare this to US. So USA tech workers could save 30 to 40%. And UAE expats, on the other hand, could even save 40 to 60%. And this is why many expats feel stuck in Germany. Now this is where things get really important. German taxes. Germany taxes earned income heavily. That means your income tax could go up to 42% if you are earning above 66,000 euros per year. 45% for very high incomes, plus solidarity surcharge and optional church tax. The real problem here is marginal tax. Let's say you get a raise from 60k to 70k per year. That's extra 10k, yeah? But this is taxed at 42%, which means of this extra 10k, you only get to keep 5,800 to 6,000 euros per year. So the key insight here is working harder doesn't automatically mean keeping more money. And this is why many expats increase income, but they don't feel richer. And I get you. Now here's something most people don't realize. Not all income is taxed equally in Germany. Let's compare. Salary income up to 40 to 45%, but capital gains income, which is through stocks or ETFs or other assets classes, 26.375% flat tax. Let me give an example. Let's say you earn 10,000 euros via salary. That means only 5,800 euros left, but you earned 10,000 euros from your investments. That means you get to keep more, 7,400 euros. And that's a difference of 1,600 euros. The bigger the income, the more you get to keep. But the bigger problem here is many expats don't invest early. They don't understand ETFs, they don't understand the stock market, and the money stays in their savings account, which is another problem. Why? Because we have an inflation effect. If inflation is 3%, the 10,000 euros which you didn't invest but kept in your savings account, after 10 years loses a significant real value. So the key insight here is, in Germany, wealth is built through assets and not salary. Now combine everything with this: lifestyle inflation. As income increases, expenses increases too, right? Example, person A saves 1,500 euros per month, 18k per year, okay? And 1.1 million in 25 years at a 7% interest rate. Now person B saves 700 euros per month, that means 8.4 thousand euros per year, and 500k in 25 years. So both people, same country, similar salary, but double the wealth difference. You understood? Person A has 1.1 million euros in 25 years, while person B has just 500k. Why? Because the person A invested more. So what you get from this is, so Germany's system doesn't reward high spending, but what it rewards is disciplined investing. Now let's talk about solutions, how you could actually build wealth in Germany. First step, invest consistently. You just have to follow a simple ETF strategy. If you're not so comfortable with stocks or crypto, just put a smallest amount which is most comfortable for you. So let me give you an example. Even with 500 euros per month, at a 7%, which is quite conservative return, your return could look like 400k euros in 25 years. The other thing is, use tax advantages. 1,000 euros for a single person is tax-free gains, guys. And you could use accumulating ETFs, which means you are using long-term compounding in your favor. Third, consider real estate. Really, after 10 years, you don't have to pay any capital gains on all the profit which you earn from investing into real estate, which is a huge advantage. And you could also increase your income strategically. So instead of only depending on your salary increase from the company where you're working, focus on side income, investments, scalable income, and that's how you could build wealth in a high taxable country like Germany.
So what did you get from this video? Germany is not a bad country at all. But if you follow the default system, that is earn, spend, and save a little, then you will definitely struggle to build wealth in Germany as an expat or as a German citizen. So the key here is understand how the money works here and using the system to your advantage, not against you. So I hope this really helped you. And now if you want me to guide you how to hack the system financially, of course I'm not a financial advisor, but I could still provide the knowledge which I have, then do tell me in the comment section, what's your biggest financial challenge in Germany right now? And I'll answer to that comment. But if you are from that few expats who are willingly want or are motivated to start their investment journey but are at a beginner level, then don't worry, I've got you covered. Watch this video where I explain step by step how to start your investment journey as an expat in Germany. So I'll see you in that one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, keep investing, and ciao.